It's weird.
It's crazy.
Because if this keeps going, like, how far will they take it? Like, if he keeps getting bigger, because it seems like, at least in public perception, the more they come after him, the bigger he gets.
Yeah.
Because the more people realize the game.
Right.
They're like, oh my God, this is like banana republic shit. You're prosecuting your political opponent.
Yes.
And you're doing it specifically to time the trials around like Republican conventions, primaries, all these different. You're doing it on purpose.
Right.
It's pretty clear.
Right.
So everyone's like more and more supportive of him than ever. So how
Right.
far will they go and how far can they?
I don't know. I think he'll run the joint from the can. I think he'll run the country from prison. I mean, I think he'll run it from a federal prison. I mean, it might get to the point where we have the first mafia president where he's in federal prison in Palm Beach and he's running the country.
Yeah, is that possible?
I don't think they'll kill him. I don't think they kill anyone anymore. I don't think they kill anyone anymore. They don't seem to. They're torturing Assange. They'll bleed you out slowly.
The Assange thing is wild.
But they don't seem to be killing anyone anymore the way they used to kill everyone. MLK, JFK, RFK, everyone died. But now they're not killing people nearly as much.
There's a few
People disappear a little
connected to the Epstein case.
bit. They go. They
had to go.
They absolutely
A few
go.
of those guys went.
I take this off. I think I'm allergic to it.
That one guy.
I mean, it's crazy.
The one guy that
Yeah.
30 miles from his house, he hung himself with an electric cord and then shot himself in the chest with a shotgun.
That's right. Or there was a
That
guy in
was-
Palm Beach. They found him in his pool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Epstein friend, he was in a pool.
There's a few of those.
Well, they got to tie up the loose ends.
There's a few of those loose ends that had to get tied up.
They got to tie up those loose ends.
Yeah, there's a few
Without
of
a
those.
doubt. Without a doubt. They tie them up.
A few of those seem
But they don't
legit.
go after the big guys anymore. They used to go after the big guys all the time.
Right.
They don't seem to do that. They have this prosecutor now, Jack Smith, Jack something. They always have a guy they love. It was who was it? It was Mueller, and then there was another guy. It's like he's the white knight. Yeah, this guy now, Jack Smith is the guy. So they all put their hope in Jack Smith. They had put their hope
This is Trump's attorney?
Yeah.
The whole
No,
thing.
this is not Trump's attorney. This is the guy who's going at Trump.
Oh.
He's the special counsel.
Oh, so this is the guy that's trying to prosecute Trump.
And they're basically saying, like, you know, this is the one. He's got it. But we've heard this for fucking forever.
Yeah, it's like, it's hard when you see the amount of crime that people are getting away with
Yeah.
on the streets. And then you see this disproportionate thing. You're like, you're trying to put someone in a cage for what?
Right.
And you're releasing people when
Yeah.
they just storm
Yeah.
into Nordstrom's
Oh,
and
yeah.
just run out with racks of clothes and smash.
That's
and
right.
People justifying that, and you're making laws so you can't prosecute someone for stealing less than a certain amount. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and you're going to go after that guy? For what? Like, what is our goal? Is our goal a safer world? Is our goal a place where businesses
you want to be
can thrive?
protected from Donald Trump's inflated condo price.
I mean, it's so crazy that the two things exist in the same country simultaneously.
Well, you know,
erosion of law and order.
if you talk to anyone in California, everybody knows somebody whose house has been robbed.
Yeah.
Home invasion.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody.
Scary shit.
Scary shit.
It's scary shit.
And
And yet they're not concentrating on that at all. You know, like in New York City's had a giant wave of crime, and they're prosecuting Trump for this. Meanwhile, they also have this insane thing where they're a sanctuary city, so they have to take in all these immigrants.
But the president's son, and everyone keeps talking about this, they go, well, it's a political witch hunt. And I'm like, he has videos of himself smoking crack with Ukrainian hookers with gun to their heads.
Yeah.
The guy lives in Malibu, and he has art shows in Soho. He's doing okay. Like, anyone's life's ruined with one of the videos on his laptop. Anyone.
They've done a remarkable job of minimizing the impact
Oh, yeah.
of that
They go,
laptop.
so what? Yeah, he had his problems.
It's amazing.
They go, he had his problems. What, you have no compassion for addicts? I'm like, he's in the Ukraine with a gun to a hooker's head, smoking crack with a job his father got him. You don't have compassion for addicts? It's a little different. It's slightly different. Can we admit that?
Well, it's also much different if we can find out that Joe Biden was involved.
Oh, yeah.
And
sure.
the idea that he wasn't involved seems more unlikely.
Seems odd.
Seems weird.
Odd that they would just bring in Hunter.
It seems like they had conversations, too.
Yeah.
And it seems like he said that they didn't.
It's a tough family, the
But
Bidens.
it's just imagine if that was Trump.
Yeah.
Just imagine. The overall media coverage of it.
It would be
imagine how insane it would be if Donald Trump
if Donald
Jr.
Trump was like, we should support the Ukraine, everyone in the media in this country would go, fuck the Ukraine.
Right.
Like, anything he said, they run the other way.
But how crazy must it be for people like the CNN people that realized their greatest profits when they were having Donald Trump on every day? But
that's why they want him back.
Helped him get elected.
That's why I think they ultimately want him back. They ultimately kind of want him back.
Business.
They've kind of engineered his comeback to a degree. Bill Burr made a point. He was like, he was on the casino circuit, and then everybody started indicting him and talking about him, and now he's back. They like him. They love him. He was a creature of Hollywood and the media before he was a politician.
Yeah.
They did create him, and I think he's certainly not bad for business.
It's just wild how they turned.
Well, it's just wild to live in a time when we feel like we're almost in an actual loop.
Yeah.
Where you go, it's going to be the same people.
Over and over again.
Over and over again.
The Bushes, the Clintons, Chelsea Clinton run for president in 2029.
You know, and it's just going to be the same things. And that's why you check out. That's why my dad is so checked out now. And I used to think like, oh, he should learn more about, or he should. And now I've realized he's like, maybe the wisest person I know, because his whole response, like at Thanksgiving, someone goes, what do you think about this Israel thing in Gaza? And he goes, not cool, and just kept eating. And I went, that's his level. Like, he's got 2 or 3 words for any global event. My father has at maximum 4 words to describe it. It's usually like, that's not good. And then he keeps eating. And I'm like, maybe that's the move. I used to say that. I used to ridicule that. I used to go, he's really out of touch. But now I'm like, oh, he's lived through Vietnam and the first Iraq War, the second Iraq War, Afghanistan, Iran-Contra, the president getting his dick sucked, you know, Obama, Trump. Like, I think eventually you kind of just toss it. You toss it in.
Well, you decide that you're not going to get involved. And you're just going to try to enjoy your life.